Hey, what's up? This is John Morillo. I'm an enlightened teacher, and today we're going to be talking about how to attract your dream man. One thing to attract your dream man is to first have the qualities and attributes that you admire and that you appreciate. You want to create a sort of checklist, if you will. This is known as criterias. This man must have these qualities and attributes. Because when you start looking around in the world and you start talking to these guys, you start to kind of see and determine whether he has those criterias or if he meets those checks. So once he starts to display those criterias, those qualities and attributes that you like, that you say, okay, nice, this is the guy I want because he is meeting these criterias. It's very similar to going and getting a job, for example. So a boss, he's looking for certain qualities, certain uh, inner skills, mindset, skill set. Particularly what they're looking for is credentials and skills, but they're also looking for the person who has those soft skills. In fact, if you can display those soft skills, most of the time they will work with you to they will just work with you because they see that you have the potential, you're likable, and they will want to train you. Okay, so now let's go back into the checklist and what girls need to do to attract their dream man. You need to think daily of your dream man. You need to think the thoughts that are going to help you to attract that dream man. One thing you can also do is look at celebrities. What type of celebrities are you attracted to? Is it and why are you attracted to them? Is it the looks? Is it like what he displays? Is it like what he's showing? What is it that is attractive from that celebrity? Why are you attracted to that celebrity? What makes him attractive to 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 you basically? Why would you desire him? And then to even further this, start watching all of his videos, or if he writes books, read all of his books. Another thing here is to, let's say you like someone on YouTube, like you think is cool, like you think is attractive. Watch all of his YouTube videos. Even if it might be boring, just like you just sit with it. Like if you find that person attractive, you find that person like this is your dream partner, like just sit with it. Because what you're trying to do is that you're trying to learn how to attract your dream man. And this will help you attract your dream man faster because now you are learning how to connect to your dream man. And there's a whole lot of reasons. I'm actually kind of like trying not to I'm trying purposely to avoid saying certain things. But essentially is that you want to um bridge it. You want to bridge it together. So he's attractive because of XYZ reasons, and you want to understand his perspective. You want to see why is he saying those things. You want to understand him, fully get him, and then, man, I'm purposely trying to avoid saying certain words here, but basically is that he'll be more likable to you. Okay, so by watching his videos, or even by reading books that he makes, you will be able to connect yourself to him on a deeper level as well. And this goes for anything too. So this even goes for like for guys wanting to be like a superhero or something, right? So let's say a guy likes a boxer. He watches the boxer and all of his moves, everything, so that he can slowly learn from the boxer on how to be like that. So is very, very, very similar. So this here right here is very important. Now, as a side note, just because that you do all the right things, you think on all the right things, you do all the right things, perhaps you might not attract that specific guy. Attracting a specific guy or a specific person is very, very, very difficult. It's probably one of the most difficult things that you can do to manifest. Now, what you can do instead is learn how to attract guys who are like that dream man. So that dream man forms a sort of template, if you will, which will create a filter in your mind, which will help you to navigate through the world with that filter, which will help you attract that man. Because with that filter is going to say, this is my checklist. I'm looking at him and he's satisfying these checklists. And you are going to move in that direction much more easily. Or at least you're going to do some kind of positive indicators. So, for example, when a man has your checklist, you might make eye contact with him, for example. You might be more nicer or more friendlier to him, for example. And you will do stuff that will help you to attract him a lot easier. Now, let's give the example. If you have no filters, that same person, you would just keep on walking. So this is why it's very important to start to kind of like creating these checklists, these criterias, making these filters so that we can kind of just attract the things that we want. And a lot of times is that a lot of the problems is that people don't actually take the time to identify what it is that they want. So essentially they're going blind. So they kind of like when two people meet together, it's kind of like a lust kind of interaction. I'm lusting you, you lusting me. They have no kind of like idea in their mind as to why they like that person. It's just kind of on a very automatic level. Now, what this here is doing is helping you to sort and create the dream man that you want first. Because by doing this first, you can then move in that direction even easier and you can attract him a lot easier. Now, keep in mind, ladies, that this still falls under the laws of reality. So I'm not telling you that you have to go make the first move to him or go initiate to him, but you will just attract him easier because your vibration will be more allowing for him into your space of reality. So that it's basically like bridging the realities, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to connect. We're basically learning to connect the realities. So if you deny that man, he's not gonna want to chase you. In fact, for example, a guy who chases like when guys are chasing women and women are not like that's not her. I don't know. Like I don't even know how to explain this, but basically, women attract very arrogant men because of this kind of the signals that they are giving off. So with the signals that they're giving off, they attract arrogant men because only arrogant men will be able to over I was gonna say override. Yeah, I guess you could say override that, or is a vibrational match to that. This is a little tricky to say, but basically, she's acting in a certain way that's attracting arrogant men to her because only an arrogant man can kind of like just um, go through that process of trying to court her and whatnot. Now, if she's acting in a certain way, nice guys are not going to want to go to her, or nice guys who are friendly are not going to go to her. So this is let's just bring it back to the filter and the focus. You want to create a checklist in your mind. So you want the qualities and attributes. It would also help you if you learn to identify it from, let's say, certain movies or certain videos or even books. This will help you to be in a vibrational match to your dream man even easier. Another one is pick out a couple looks, pick out a couple looks and see which one has the one that is most interesting to you, is most appealing to you. And then just imagine him in your eye, qualities and attributes. And then I'm trying not to say too much here, but um then you just start to kind of like imagine what you would want to do with him. Like what are some of the things you would do with him? Where would you go with him? I'm really really trying hard not to say like a lot of things here because if I say too much here, like that's just too much information. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it here. It's qualities, attributes. Pick a couple templates that you like from movies, books, or from video games or whatever. Pick a couple templates, and then when you see a man and he's radiating those checklists, you are going to move in that direction. You are going to attract him because now there is a compatibility. Now, again, this is not 100%, right? Because he may not be attracted to you for whatever the reasons are. Because maybe you're not a vibrational match to him. Let's say that. But okay, let's pause that. The last piece that I'm going to add to this video is that to attract that dream man, you want to think thoughts, think positive thoughts, have certain imageries over and over in your mind. I don't want to say too much, but you know, just kind of take the words and kind of like just um, use it. Then there is you want to go to sleep at night with the dream man in your mind. You want to see him in your mind, imagine him, and and while you're imagining him, I would like you to feel feel those positive emotions about the dream man. Like, do you love him? Do you admire him? Do you appreciate him? I really want you to just before going to bed, just get into those deep, powerful emotions. Love is a very strong emotion, so maybe that's like the one that you want to use. However, again, I'm not you, so you need to pick ones that are like the most desirable for you. So let me recap that again. Before bedtime, think of your dream man and have those positive feelings there. Imagine the things that you want to do with him, as an example. These tips and strategies in this video will greatly increase your chances of becoming successful. They will help you to attract your dream man incredibly faster. Thank you for watching ProsperityLifeHacks.com. Please visit me on ProsperityLifeHacks.com. Check out the links and resources down below because they will help you to improve the quality of your life. Thank you so much. Until next time.